Alright, so my opponent brought organical stuff. I have the Caesar, which is nice. Caesar looks good in this game. Getting freestyle also looks quite nice, and I like Jacob Meteor, Scarf Jacob Meteor. Gonna live with it, save some time. And let's think about some stuff. Weavile. Gotta be careful versus the Garganical, can easily get swept by Garganical. Depending on the set, so I gotta preserve the Team Glue. Caesar, let's calc Caesar. Caesar is my strongest Pokemon. Gliscor. There are still, I don't 2KO Fist of Gliscor. I do a decent chunk, but not enough. You might live with it. You very well live with it. I don't have the info if it's gonna be Curse. Stealthrox could be on Crit Task or Gliscor. Hazard in general, it might be Curse or Aero Defense. Aero Defense would be nasty. I have King Gambit, which is quite nice to stop some stuff on the Terra and shit. Yeah, I'm gonna lead Kira, but I think Draco, no matter what. Rotom Wash also looks good in this matchup. What is it? Terra Fairy Garganical more likely? It should be Terra Fairy, has no Steel type. It's with Garg. Probably Spedef Garg. I could Jacob just to see what we're dealing with. I might take a Soul Cure in the face though. Right, so this is Spedef, right? That's a good Spedef drop. Means it's not gonna be able to heal easily. Not gonna be able to heal easily. We'll go Rotom right here. That is Spedef. Or Spedef-ish. Because if it was like 0, 2, 4, yeah, that is Spedef. Spedef Garg. So we gotta go Rotom, which could midcard versus this, Gliscor and Toxapex. You cannot tell if I'm a Scarf or not. That's Click Earth Power, that's about it. If you Terra Fairy, he makes himself weak to Caesar. Double Ground's a little bit annoying, but I should use my Rotom here. Status from Rotom should be good now, because he can't go hard Garganical on a Rotom Wash. If he goes Gliscor, what do I do? He goes Weavile. Okay, I can Wisp the Weavile. Is it better to Wisp it, or is it better to switch? It's the best to Wisp it on a strong knockoff. He might try to go Bolt, he might knock. Another option would be Great Task, because I live. No, I don't have any other option. Wisp is literally the play. Like, all the other Pokemon get destroyed by knockoff into Icicle Grass or Triple Axle. I'm gonna click Wisp here. I don't think you would go hard Garganical here. Yeah, nice, we hit. Which means I can Volt Switch now for free. You might try to Gliscor here. That's it. Interesting play. I wish I clicked the other shit, but you might try to Toxic me. I could Terra Steel this. I will Terra Steel this. This is a great ass Terra. It's super useful. And we hit. Can I Volt Switch out? Can I Volt Switch out? so I should probably just... I'm gonna volt switch, play aggressively. Like, you should never just sack this here, right? What is he gonna do? Knock off my item? Protect toxic knockoff? No way. Might spike, that's about it. Yeah, worst case he spikes. Or he switches it to ult, that's about it, that's all he can do. Worst case he stays in and spikes. That's all he can do. So I'm gonna play aggressively and volt. On the pult. What do I go into? I can go Kiram and freestyle somebody. Or Draco somewhere. I could also go Tinglu. Tinglu what? Tinglu get up a spike or click Ruination. I'll go Kiram. I'll go Kiram and click a Draco. He should know I'm Scarf the way I played it, but I think it's still better for me to go Kiram over Tinglu there. Unless it's like Terra Fairy. Then that sucks. I'll drop a Jaco. You should go Pex more likely. Because if you go Pex, you scout for freestyle, I think can go Weavile. Yeah, smart play. Let's think. I still go Rotom, I think. Always. It doesn't invite Weavile, it doesn't invite Garganigal. It invites Pool, Pump, Terra Steel. Goes Gliscor. I'm a Volt into Hydro Pump. On the spike, hopefully we don't miss. Perfect. I Volt again. I'm a show. No, I misclicked. I'm going to. Okay, it didn't matter. Yes. Yes, that's so good. That is so good. You know what? I'm glad I'm glad I misclicked. Because I didn't show the T-wave. Alright, -2. So we are now faster. I can Volt Switch out. I can go Task or Tinglu. Let's calc Task versus, let's say he U-turn. Task versus this triple axle, I might die. No, not might, I will die. I think it's better to go this over Tinglu. It's for Wisp. He goes for Wisp. Dragapult. Hex. As I'm burned. Does way too much. Does way too much damage. I won't be able to spin after. What other play do I have? Going back to Rotom? No. Tie Spinner. You could get Parrot as well. Now I'm gonna click Spin. Hopefully it's not Task, Helmet Task. Maybe Tinglu was better than sucking the task there. No helmet, perfect. But yeah, task was the most expendable here. Now let's think. So we got this going on. I can go Rotom. It's leftovers. If I lose my lefties, that's a little bit bad. The thing is, task is dead now. Task is dead. Like we have already established that. I'm gonna go Rotom. Hopefully he doesn't have knock. Let's see. It goes pulled here. Hopefully we hit. Great. Outspeed you. So I can Volt Switch out. I don't think you would ever go Gliscor here. Hydro Ball would be nice, but I waste a lot of PP if I go for the Hydro. I'm gonna Volt Switch out into Scizor, I think. Scizor is gonna invite the Great Tusk, and Great Tusk is gonna invite my Rotom. I need to get damage on things. He might have somewhere low kick or something for. Okay, he goes Pex. My Kyurem is very bad now. Let's call Gliscor. Gliscor versus Rotom Wash. This was PDF Gliscor, right? 69. Yeah, this was PDF Gliscor, which means Scizor versus PDF Gliscor. Knock of Wood to decent chunk. Let's go and do it. I get rid of an item somewhere. And Gliscor's gonna take decent chunk. Is it? Sacks the pult. Okay. And the guard comes in. I'll get rid of your item, I think, here. The Terra Water, okay. As he recovers. Yeah. Makes sense. What do we do? So yeah, task was expendable, I thought, but not really, because I cannot remove the hazards anymore. That was bad. I should have went Tinglu. I suck task here, hopefully he doesn't recover and he Soul Cure. Crap, bro. Let's for another one of these. Oh man, we're gonna have a tough game. Gonna go back to Rotom. We'll switch out. Man. Scissor versus Garganacl. Oh, water. Close combat doesn't do enough. What even is my play? Who's Gliscor here? Okay. Tex. Gonna get another spike to pressure me. I'm losing to spikes, bro. I'm losing fucking spikes. Losing to damn spikes, man. Please hit. Yes, so Gliscor is dead. Alright. The spikes, bro. The fucking spikes. Gonna Volt Switch out. He should have Protect here. He should have Protect. I'm gonna go U-turn Scissor. Bro, it takes so much. Like, do I just close combat or what is the plan? Goes Task, okay. What am I going to? I think this is a Pokemon I get Kiramin, right? Or do I go Rotom? Might knock off my Rotom though. I might also outspeed. I think I go Rotom here. Should expect me to Hydro. The hazards, man, the hazards! Fuck! Damn hazards, man. Damn hazards. Why did I suck my task, man? Why did I fucking suck my task? Get the spike up. I can win with King Gambit as long as he's not heavy duty boots. He's not low kick on the Weavile. I can win with King Gambit. As for the spinner, he crits me, so my Tinglu is dead basically. My Tinglu is basically dead. Who's Weavile? So I get to keep one spike. Okay. Knock doesn't kill me. He goes for the triple axle, yeah, makes sense. What am I going to? Rotom again? Rotom and Wisp, right? Is another play? Or is it Scissor and Bullet Punch? No, it's definitely Rotom. Rotom and Wisp. This hit. Okay. It's gonna hit me again, right? Let's calc. King Gambit versus Great Tusk. There's a lot of damage, bro. I'll try to keep the Rotom alive. I don't want to suck it here. I made it very close for no reason. Versus with the Task Sack. Tinglu was way better. Tinglu, let's calc Tinglu versus Weavile, just to make sure he's heavy to the boots. How do I calc it 2 hits? Doesn't have the option to calc 2 hits over 3. Doesn't seem like it. Alright, we go King Gambit here. Great task. Alright, win at this point. 3 fallen. 2 fallen. Fuck, I'm losing time. 2 fallen. +2. I live here, no grass. Alright. No, I don't. If he has attack, I don't. I will SD. I will SD, I think. Do I have any damage versus the Great Task? I don't think I damaged it to see if he's Fizz Def or not. I know Gliscor was P-Def and this was mixed defensive. So he might be fast task, which means attack investment. Means I could die in 1 hit. Wait, he clicked Ice Spinner. He clicked Ice Spinner. Wait, he clicked Ice Spinner. Ice Spinner. Spinner. Great task. The opposing great task, click Ice Spinner 35. Versus Tinglu. Yeah, that's not offensive. Could it be low kick, bro? Could it actually be low kick? No SD. The way he played it, yeah. The way he fucking played it, yeah. His knockoff. Okay, I think we win now. Don't we? Yeah, he dies to burn. And then I kill the other 2 with King Gambit. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, yeah. The task sack was stupid. I had to go Tinglu. Tinglu was always the play there. Oof. Made it very close for no reason. GG. GG. Way too close for no reason. Everything else, I like how I played it. The task was not it. The task switch was not it. Anyway, we won. Oof. Jesus Christ, why do I do this every time? Hello. So, you saw how it went. Pretty well. I like this team a lot. I'm glad it worked out. Let's go a little bit about the team preview and shit. So, I really liked Rotom. And you see that I invest my Terra on it because then I have the Toxic Immunity and the Dragon Assist, which I like a lot. So that was really nice. Rotom was a beast. With Terra Steel, it is immune to Gliscor. I just had to be a little bit careful versus Hydro Pump PP because he's trying to protect. That's why, as you will see, as you saw, he was trying to protect PP stole the Hydros with Gliscor and Toxapex. I think if you played that a little bit better, or if I played a little bit less aggressive, he could have done exactly that. So yeah, then Caesar looks quite good. Knockoff I like a lot, but at the same time I need to weaken the Gliscor for knockoff to get me value from Caesar. But I like the momentum that I can get from U-turn as well. Kiram as a Scarfer wasn't bad. We got a little bit of damage. I even led with it. It's biggest threat that they had is Garganical because I don't have an immunity for it. I can go into Task, I can go into Tinglu, I can use those 2 to kind of like eat a Soul Cure But at the same time, if he tears, I don't deal that much damage anyway, the back. So I just need to knock off that thing and keep it low. Trade a little bit of HP here and there to keep it low. But Garganacl was a beast versus me. So yeah, their biggest threat is Garganacl, my biggest threat is Rotom. So I had to lead something that prevents the Garganacl, and I led with Kyurem, obviously. Let's go for this. It also outsped Dragapult and Weavile, and had super effective move versus everyone. So yeah, we go for that and we figure out what the set is. We even get a lucky spit F chop, which means he cannot really just recover in front of me, which I like that. And then we can get my Rotom Wash for free as he goes Weavile. I could have went Scizor or this. I clicked Earth Power, so if I went Scizor and he went Gliscor, that would have been a little bit bad. This is a little bit better. So we can click Wisp versus the Pex, and thankfully we don't miss. He then goes Gliscor on the Rotom. I wish Shatera still then Wisped. I wish Shatera still then Wisp, because that was a garbage ass play. Gliscor, I hate when people fucking go Gliscor on the, they do that in Auras too. Don't fucking go. Gliscor is not a Rotom switch. Gliscor is not a Rotom switch, especially when I can Terra Steel. I wish I Terra Steel immediately, like a bitch that I am. I didn't do it, but yeah, I go for a Volt Switch as he does that, and then I can just go for the Terra Steel the turn after and go for the Hydro Pump. Would have been a fire ass play to Terra Steel and do that shit. But at the same time, if he spawned T-Spikes, it would have been a little bit annoying if he had that. So anyway, we go for this, and then I Volt Switch out again. Where's the Pult? This gives me free Kyurem, which is fine. I can just spam Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, Draco. Draco is a good mid count, no resist at all. He goes Pex. Like Freeze Dry would have been nice, but at the same time he would have. I didn't click Freeze Dry because if he goes Pex on Freeze Dry, I do a little bit more, but then he just goes Weavile. So, which I could have double switched into Scizor in hindsight, but that gives Gliscor a lot of HP back for free. But yeah, now he starts protecting. I go for the Volt Switch, try to keep Hydro Pump PP. And then he's staying as a Hydro Pump. We connect. Then we Volt Switch again on the Protecting Tones. Yes, sir. And then what do? I click Wisp. That was a genius ass Wisp. No, it was a misplay. It was a misclick, not a mistake. I tried to click Volt Switch, but it's basically the same shit. Like, I just don't want to reveal the T-Wave. And then he stays in. And then we reveal the T-Wave versus the Dragapult. So this basically is one of the most winning turns that I've done. And here instead of Tinglu, I went like a dumb pass into Great Task. That was a misplay. I understand my thought process that okay, I don't value Great Task because it's walled by everyone, doesn't help me versus everything. I get that, but I didn't consider hazards. I didn't consider how annoying hazards would be. I thought, okay, I have Terra Steel Rotom, like the rocks, not gonna do that much. Volt Switch, not a big deal. But at the same time, it was useful. The hazards game was useful versus Scizor. So yeah, I didn't consider hazards enough. So I went this over Tinglu. I should have went Tinglu always. I could have also went Kyurem. Like, who gives a fuck about Kyurem? Like, whatever. Just get that shit poison, wisped, whatever it is. But yeah, go task like a dumb bust and then stay in and Ice Beam, take a shit ton of damage. So yeah, that was my only misplay for this game. At the same time, we deal a lot of damage to this and I spin, which is nice. But yeah, not worth the whole task. Not worth the whole task. Because although it's expendable, I did need it for the hazards in the end game. That spin was fire. But yeah, so we switch into our wash, which walls everything. He gets the tasks, he gets a hazards back up, so my task is basically dead, but I kinda kill the pool too. I can just Volt Switch out here. Into my Scizor, and there's a good opportunity with Gliscor low and Garganacl low and shit to just get a kill and spam knockoff. Instead of going Great Task here, he goes Garganacl. I don't understand it at all. I generally don't understand it. Maybe he didn't know if I'm choice banned or not. But you see, I'm not heavily reboot, so like, well, not life orb, so what could I be? Anyway, he does that. He waits to recover PPs. I go wash. Volt Switch out. This is a little bit of a tough game, especially because of the hazards on the field. But I can at least I still have my Tinglu without a Wisp, so I can do this shit. Like, it's not doing very much. And I have Ruination. I double back into Rotom on the Protector recover. He's very comfortable spamming recovers, so I would have been a little bit careful with those, I think, especially after you let me knock off your leftovers. But yeah, this is good. It goes back there. Doesn't matter at all. I can just go into Rotom. Worst case, he predicts me in Soul Curse here, which I'll take a good amount of damage. But he switches to Gliscor. Not exactly sure why. Because now your Garganacl is not healthy enough. I go for the Hydro. And then another Hydro because you leave that shit and you get the hazards. Thankfully we connect. That's a nice thing about this. Thankfully we connect. But yeah, now we Volt Switch to keep some PP. And then I Hydro again. He stays in, gets all the hazards, but then the Gliscor is dead. I think you could have prevented this. I think you could have PP stalled the Hydros and then stay with Gliscor and do magic versus my team, because now you have all the hazards in the world to prevent the Kiram as well. So you were in a very fine position just to win with Gliscor, I feel. But yeah, we go for that. Rotom is there, sorry. And then we can just go for a Volt Switch. Goat. Back to Tinglu. I went Tinglu over Scizor. I think Tinglu is a little bit better, yeah, because of the leftovers and shit. Free spikes, get some HP back, Ruination into this thing. This was a nice execution. Like, Rotom was very good. The things that could have went wrong is better use of the Garganacl and the Protect with Gliscor. That's about it. Otherwise, this Rotom just did magic versus my opponent. It just starts everything. I go for another spike to pressure the Garganacl. That's the whole plan. Pressure the Garganacl, pressure the Great Tusk, so I can sweep with King Gambit at this point. Because Gliscor is there, Garg and Tusk is low, and Toxapex is a free setup for my King Gambit, and this gets wisped. I get that knockoff. Absolutely. And then we go for a King Gambit switch, not playing around. I just want to keep the Rotom alive, so I don't die to rocks plus another hit. And then I just set up with King Gambit. This is GG. No matter how many you spam, I can just set up, Sucker Punch, and we're good. Worst case, he was low kick on Weavile, but I still think I could have won. To be honest, I still think I could have won because I do the damage. Yeah, we calculate this was Fistef, which was wise. And then I still do the damage with Sucker Punch on you, so I can just sweep with Ice Beam and Freestyle, no, it's Ice Beam, using my Kiram. So even if you were low kick and I died there, I just go into my Volt Switch Rotom, I Volt Switch out versus something, and then you still have no ground immune, you have 2 water types. I can literally leave Rotom last Pokemon and just win. So yeah, this was fine, not bad at all. Good as win. That's what I have to say. Anyway, this is the video. Hope you like it. We won this week. So yeah, bye bye.